How to break up with your girlfriend without hurting her, if that's possible. A lot of people were asking this question.
Yeah, because it's really difficult. And I should not be the one answering this because I didn't do it well with my first girlfriend, and I had it done not well to me with my second. I can tell you how not to do it. And I guess that could inform how to better break up with your girlfriend. I would say the best thing that you could do would be to be honest early as possible. As soon as these feelings that you need to break up come into your mind, you're already communicating that to the other person, because
not to manipulate them.
Not to manipulate. No, in fact, the opposite. Usually we'll use manipulation and some other communication strategies to make ourselves not feel so guilty when we do break up with them. And that really hurts the person more.
Yeah.
And I did that. So don't do that. I would say if you could be honest about your thought process as early on as possible, one, you might find that the other person is thinking the same thing. So that could be really positive. And then you could get out of that relationship much more quickly than you would if you looked for the opportunity and way to get out of that without including the other person. It always pays to just be as honest as possible, because that other person might be already thinking that or already feeling you pulling away in the relationship, and they're getting the vibes already that you want to break up. So you just being honest might really help them just have a peace of mind that, like, hey, I really liked you. I wish this could continue, but I could see where this was going. Thank you for being honest with me. Is this fun? Is this what I wanted? No, but at least we're just open and honest and moving in that direction. Usually we let it go. We drop it on them suddenly. Suddenness.
A bomb. Drop it and run.
Exactly.
Drop and run.
Suddenness in a breakup is never a good strategy. It's never a good tool to employ when breaking up with someone. The more time that you can give to the breakup process, the easier and the better it will be. Now, if possessiveness and some of these kind of clingy nature is there, that's going to make it a little more difficult to break up with that person. And you might have to be a little more firm or more honest as you break up with that person to get them to understand that you're serious, or to get them to understand that this is really happening. The longer you can make that process and the sooner that you can start that process might lead to two things: a better breakup, or you figuring out the things through the conversation that, I'm not sure if this is going to work. Honestly, I just feel like we're incompatible on these things. I mean, be honest with everything. You're dating. You're trying to figure out compatibility. So show all the cards on where you think we're not lining up in the relationship. And maybe they'll say, totally get it. Bye. Or they'll say, I can see that I haven't been giving enough in these areas that you feel like we're not compatible, or I was too afraid, or I was too insecure to kind of give you what you need or desired in the relationship, and you feel is making us not compatible. Could you give me a chance to kind of step up in these different areas to see if we could make this work?
Yeah.
Now, if you're gone, if you're out,
if you already decided you're going to leave,
then go back to the beginning of this answer and be as honest as possible and try to have a nice long letdown. A nice, you're letting somebody down on a rope. You want to let them down easy.